I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for your support. Hey y'all, it's Kate from the Literary Apothecary and welcome back to my channel. Now today is going to be something just a little bit different. Back in April, I think it was, maybe March, I was supposed to have Palmer Pickering on an episode of Self Pub Sunday. Things came up, emergencies came up, and she wasn't able to make it. But I did read Moondeeds, the first book in her Star Children Saga series, and I wanted to be able to highlight that because while she will be on my Self Pub Sunday episodes at some point, we haven't scheduled that yet. Not sure when it will happen, so I wanted to be able to give her the spotlight that it deserves. So Moondeeds, I ended up giving 4 out of 5 stars. A spoiler-free summary of what this book is about. Like I said, this is book 1 in the Star Children Saga. It takes place in 2090, so the future. The last outpost of freedom is the moon. The best defense against technology is magic, and the only hope for humankind rests in the hands of the Star Children. Twins Cassidy and Tor must save Earth from a ruthless enemy at a time when the only force more powerful than alien technology is magic. Moondeeds launches the siblings' journey across the galaxy where they must learn their power as the Star Children, claim their shamanic heritage, and battle dark forces that threaten humankind. Now, I absolutely loved this book. I was in it from the beginning. Like I said, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it had a great blend of fantasy, science fiction, and dystopian thriller elements all blended together in one story. There wasn't a time where it felt like one of these outweighed the other or outshined the other. They were all blended just amazingly perfect. In Moondeeds, you get an expansive world full of vibrant and interesting characters. Like I said, I was hooked from the beginning. From chapter 1, I was ready for this book. I needed to know what was going to happen in this book. I was ready to follow this story wherever it took us. And even though it's a big book, it's I think 600 some pages. It never felt as long as the page count said it was. It flew by really, really quickly. Now, what didn't work for me, why I gave it 4 and not 5 stars, for 2 reasons. One, the side characters felt a bit flat for me. And of course, based on some of these side characters, this might have been part of Pickering's plan because some of them felt like maybe they didn't need to be dynamic characters, but I am a big side character fan. I always gravitate more towards the side characters than the main characters, and so I was a little bit let down to see that these side characters felt a bit flat to me. And the other reason, which is no fault to Pickering herself, but the audiobook, the narration, while the narrator was great at our main character Cassidy, her pacing was way too slow. I had to speed it up past where I normally go. I sped it up to 2.5, and usually I'm in the 1.5, 1.75 range for audiobooks, so that narration was really, really slow. And her male voices, although they got better as the book went on, they were not good at all. And this book is filled with a lot of different male characters. So that's why I gave it 4 and not 5 stars, but I really, really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to read book 2, The Light Fighter, and I can't wait to have Palmer on the channel sometime this year to talk about the Star Children Saga and maybe even her newer book, Heliotrope, which has just been entered in the, what is it called, SPFBO competition, the Self Pub Fantasy Blog-Off. I'm really looking forward to reading those 2 books from Palmer Pickering. If you've read Moondeeds, let me know in the comments below. Who is your favorite character? What was your favorite moment? What did you think of the book? As always, my Patreon and my Discord information will be in the description below. Keep reading, and I love y'all to the moon and back. Bye.